This video is sponsored by Practical Paper Co.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I wanted to show you this quick video on my Practical Paper Co. Commonplace Journal setup for the month of January. Happy New Year. So, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. This is my Practical Paper Co. Commonplace Journal for 2026. But before we get into this lovely, we are going to do a quick flip through of 2025. Now, as you know, my Practical Paper Co. Commonplace Journal for the last 3.5 years have been here. So this is the last year I could get anything in it. So I thought that I would, do a quick flip through of my Commonplace Journal. So 2020, let's go over the tabs. 2022, I kind of started like in the middle. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I kind of played with it. And it was only like a couple pages, so I just stuck it in the back. So I cut all the pages out and then I sift them in the back. That's why you can see a little fraying here, because I popped them in like you do the disc bound system. So I kind of disc bound system this and popped them back there. So they're really not a lot, but I have a full year for 23, 24, and 25. But 2022, we can look at it, but I kind of played with it. Like I didn't know what I wanted to do. It was just kind of like all over the place and, just playing and figure out what I wanted to do. And this is how it looks, and I just used it as a notebook. As you can see, that's the only pages here, and that's it. So let's go ahead to flip to 2023 so we can just work it out. So here is this is the thing you hear me say. Practical Paper Co. is a woman-owned printing company located in the state of Arizona. I made this up when I first became a Practical Paper Co. PR person in April of 2022. And they kept me on each year since, and I'm grateful and I'm happy. So I started doing my Practical Paper Co. Commonplace Journal just to, to plan out anything Practical Paper Co. So I started doing brain dump, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. As you can see, I started in September of 2023. I thought I had the full year, but now that I think about it, it's not. So it's just like a brain dump, trying to figure out what I want to do and how I want to work it out. And I just sat on it. I said, well, let me just brainstorm. So this is how it looks. This is what I did for 2023. And then 2024, I started really focusing on actually making sure all things Practical Paper Co. was going to be in my journal. So, and this is what it looks like. So here's 24. February, March. I use Post-its here. You guys know I'm addicted to Post-its. April. You can see the change. May. My birthday month in June. July of 2024. 2020. And then I start, you can see these are some of the products in my Etsy shop. Now we have this. Then this is when I started doing full pages because it just was easier for me. And here's January of 2025, February, March, April, May, June, my birthday month. Ooh, I love this one. July, August, September, October, November, and December, y'all. Oh, let's just go ahead and click that off. And then after that, I have like a blank page, and then 2022 started. So I used the entire notebook up. We're going to see how it works for the next couple years. So this is my quick flip through. So let's do my Practical Paper Co. Commonplace Journal setup for the month of January 2026. OMG. So I already, you know me, I did some pre-planning pages because, I just want to get us in and out. But this is what the front is looking like. It says Practical Paper Co. Commonplace Journal. Has my name on it. PR edition. I got that at the bottom. And then, of course, my statement that I say about Practical Paper Co. It actually had the 2025 year at a glance here, but I don't need that, so I just covered this with it. Then I marked all my holidays, paydays, and days and vacation days. And the dates to remember, I'm definitely going to be using this because Practical Paper Co. has sales and different advertisements going on. So I want to make sure that I plug everything in and I don't forget to, focus on that. This is just an empty page. It says intro to 2026, but I put that somewhere different because I'm gonna show you why. Even though I could have put it here, and I might still do it, but I just left it blank for now because I put the intro else. I'll show you. Anyway, so this is this is how this is here now. So now we have the monthlies, and if you can see, all the monthlies are together. So their old Practical Paper Co. notebooks used to have the month, and then they had paper in between, and then another month and paper in between, but I guess they stopped doing it that way, and now the months are all together in the beginning. So, which is fine. I would have preferred to have them separated because my mind was thinking something totally different, but I'm glad I didn't, because then I wouldn't be able to use the entire notebook for several years to come. You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have had it the old way, then I wouldn't have been able to use this each year. So anyway, keeping that in mind, this is what January is looking like. So what I decided to do with these was almost similar to the desk calendar setup, and put all my Practical Paper Co. Things, all the videos that I need to set up, and some reminders and paydays and my baby birthday and all that kind of stuff. I like to make sure I pay attention, because sometimes when I get so engulfed in my PR and planning and editing and uploading, I'll forget, the everyday stuff and outside of stuff, or whether I'm off that day, because I get sidetracked very quickly. So I decided to use these as pre-planning pages. So that's how this is looking. So not to get into all of this, what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and flip to the back. This is the back of the December, and then I just did this for 2026. Now, yes, I could have put that here, and I might go back and put it here as well, but I didn't. I didn't think about it until after I already sat it down, and I'm like, I wonder if I should have just put that here instead of here, but it is what it is. So anyway, we are going to get started, and if you guys are interested in anything Practical Paper Co., use my coupon code PPCJESSICA and get 20% off your order. Now, while I set up this video, let me tell you a little bit more about today's sponsor.
Practical Paper Co. is a woman-owned printing company located in the state of Arizona. Their products are made using high-quality American-made materials and are print to order. Practical Paper Co. planners, notebooks, and stationery are thoughtfully designed to allow you to make the most of each day. Practical Paper Co.'s paper is 24-pound ultra smooth bond. It is FSC and SFI certified, which means it's super environmentally friendly. All the paper are produced from the trees grown on family-owned farms here in the U.S.
Amen. All right. This is really cute. So I got this. These items are from Simple Stories Freezing Season. I bought their digital years ago, and I use it all the time, and I alter it to where I need it to be and how I want it to look to my needs and specifications. And so I thought, since January in my area is very cold, and it's winter here in the state of New Jersey, and we cold right now, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, it's cold out here. Looks like it's laid down wrong because I'm running my mouth and not paying attention, but it is what it is. So I thought I would use almost like a winter theme for January. And if you know me, I have always been a sucker for let's see if we can get this to lay down. I've always been a sucker for seasonal things. I always loved seasonal monthlies and doing seasonal themed in my planner. Always liked that. So this was just fine. So I'm going to just use this to lay it down because it did get kind of wrinkled here, but I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it is what it is. It happens like that. That's the one thing about using full stickers. It can do that. So we are going to get this started. Ooh, look how cute and pretty it is. So this actually is what it looks like. And although I do have this here, these are my pre-planned, and I still wanted to use my calendar here, so I thought this was really cute. So we have cute little snow globe theme, and thought I would work it out this way. So this schedule, I just already pre-done everything. It works out for me that way because I'm getting very busy and then not busy at all because I'm trying to work overtime but don't want to work overtime, but I don't really have a choice because if you know, the state of New Jersey is very expensive. To live in New Jersey is impossible. And I'm a renter, so I am paying more in my rent than most people pay in their mortgage. I know that's an ongoing thing, but in New Jersey, it's really expensive and it's a lot. So I need to stay above water, as they say, and make sure I get my overtime in and be able to do that, and as well as keep to my commitments and make sure I still get my videos out. So with all that being said, I decided that I got to do what's best for me, easiest for me, but still get out the content that you guys like seeing every week. So this is what my layout is looking like in my January 2026 Practical Paper Co. Commonplace Journal. So it's all set up. It looks really cute and happy and yay. So yes, I decided that 2026 is going to be seasonal themed. So February might be Black History Month, or it might be Valentine's Day, etc., etc. So I haven't decided what's going to be what, but it's definitely going to be themed according to what I want it to be in my seasonal theme. So if you are interested in anything Practical Paper Co., whether it's a commonplace journal, notebook, stationery, planner, use my coupon code PPC JESSICA and get 20% off your order. If your order subtotals $50 or more and you're here in the US, you will get free shipping. Yay for you! So I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget, subscription is free. All you have to do is click that subscribe button down below, and we all part of the same family. Yay for me. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. So thanks for watching. Until next time. Be blessed.